Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I will be bringing you my month in review for June 2016. In June, I read a grand total of 11 books with an average star rating of 4.4. I didn't rate anything under 4 stars out of 11 books. To be fair, one was an audio recording of some plays and another was a short story, which I had technically read before, but I didn't really remember all that well. I mean, like, I remembered the bullet points and we'll just get to that. Now, of these books, I did only rate one book 5 out of 5 stars, an arc of Nevernight by J. Kristoff, the upcoming first book in his new adult fantasy series, The Nevernight Chronicle. Oh my god, guys, this book was awesome. Texting a friend the whole way through, and I texted her the moment I opened it and said that if the rest of the book is like the first page, I fucking love it already. Like, I'm sorry, the first page was enough to sell me, because I laughed and I got a sense of how kind of dark and crude and violent it was gonna be, but I was laughing, and I really enjoyed this. There was some fantastic world building, the story and the twists were great, the main character was fantastic, and I don't want to say too much without spoiling because this book is not out yet, and it's fantastic. I like it better than I did the Lotus War trilogy, and I really liked the Lotus War trilogy, so, I mean, this I think is leagues ahead of it, and I liked the Lotus War trilogy. In June, I participated in an episode of The Book Table. We recorded an episode which was entitled How Do You Book, where we talked about different book formats and styles that we all use to consume literature, and it was fun. It was free for discussion. I moderated it, and I'm not sure if I mentioned, but in May, I was in one as well, where we discussed Legend of the Galactic Heroes Volume 1 Dawn, which was sort of interesting because I was not familiar with the anime series. Like, I hadn't really watched it. I think I'd seen one scattered episode. I also wrote at least 2 blog posts of note. The first one was called Blood Will Have Blood, which was an examination of a spoiler of something that happens in season 5 of Game of Thrones, which I don't want to say in case I have people who have not seen season 5 of Game of Thrones. But it involves some Greek tragedy parallels that I drew to a particular incident, of which we will not speak of anymore, because spoiler. The only other one I wrote was called One Ringed Train Wreck, because I think I'm funny, which was really examining from a sort of film writing perspective why I thought the film Final Fantasy VII Advent Children was not particularly good. To be fair, I also note at the end that I do actually like Advent Children Complete, like, kind of in a guilty way. I think it's very pretty, and the animation is stunning, but as an adaptation, and an adaptation/sequel, it's not good. Like, I can say I enjoy it and still say it's not good. So that's what that was about, if you feel like reading that. I don't know if I have anybody here who really cares about Final Fantasy. You're looking at someone who has never played the game, who learned about it through the movie. I know. That's all I've got for you today, you guys, so until next time, cheers.